Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to dive into a pretty fascinating topic that blends the supernatural with social responsibility. You've probably heard tales about those extraordinary figures, what I call the psychic flesh type man. Sounds intriguing, right? Well, let's unpack what that means and why it's essential to discuss the protection of vulnerable beings, like animals and children, from harmful minds. So, what exactly is the psychic flesh type man? Picture this: a person who possesses unique abilities to sense emotions, intentions, and energies in others. It's like having a superpower to feel the world around them deeply. Now, this isn't just about flashy powers. It's about embodying qualities like compassion, protection, and most importantly, a drive to stand up for those who can't defend themselves. In society, I like to think of this figure as a guardian, someone who highlights the importance of looking after the most vulnerable among us. Whether it's helping out a stray dog or standing up for a child in distress, our psychic flesh type man represents the balance of strength and empathy. Now let's get real for a second. We know that not everyone out there has good intentions. There are harmful behaviors that impact animals and children, and that's where we really need to shine a light. So, what do I mean by detrimental minds? These are individuals who, due to various reasons, engage in actions that hurt others, be it abuse, neglect, or even just apathy toward those who need care. The consequences of such behaviors can be quite severe. For animals, the emotional toll can lead to trauma and suffering, and for children, being subjected to neglect or abuse can shape their futures negatively. It's heartbreaking to think about the long-term impact these experiences can have. You might be wondering, well, what's being done about this? The truth is, laws exist to protect the vulnerable, such as those concerning animal rights and child welfare. But let's be honest here, not all laws are created equal, and in many cases, enforcement can be lacking. From the psychic flesh type man's perspective, it's vital that we advocate for a more robust system for justice. We can't just sit back and hope for change. We need to push for stronger protections and proper consequences for those who cause harm. It's like being a superhero. How can we protect the innocent if we don't even know how to navigate the system? So, what can our psychic flesh type man really do? Well, first off, he can actively engage with local authorities to advocate for stronger laws and practices that protect animals and children. You'd be surprised how much change can happen when individuals come together to voice their concerns. It's also about empowerment. This figure can inspire others to create networks of support, encouraging people in their community to report signs of harm whenever they see them. We need to be the eyes and ears for those who can't speak for themselves. Here's the thing: we all love our freedom. But when that freedom comes at the expense of someone else's well being, can we truly call it freedom? The psychic flesh type man believes in respecting the autonomy of every being, because protecting the rights of the vulnerable is just as important. Everyone deserves to feel safe and secure in their environment. So we have to change the narrative around freedom and ensure it doesn't trample over others' rights. It's all about creating an equitable space for everyone. To wrap it all up, we've explored the role of the psychic flesh type man in defending those who can't defend themselves. From understanding harmful behaviors to advocating for stronger protections, it's clear that we all have a role to play. I challenge you, my friends, to speak up. Let's be advocates for freedom and protection, creating a world that looks out for the most vulnerable among us. If you enjoyed this topic, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more insight-packed content. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll delve into more psychic phenomena and how they impact our everyday lives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.